Hello, friends and family on social media. Thank you so much for joining tonight and today, wherever you may be. I have some content today that is hot off the press. John C. Maxwell is going to be at our business opportunity presentation, our huge event this year. So I've been pouring through all his material. Our mentors have recommended to read his content, to buy it, to look at it, to really get it into our lives. So that's what I've been doing, and I'm not just going to be honest, it's changing everything. I thought nothing could be changed. I thought I was living my dreams, and I am. I absolutely am. And then I see that there's even more. Like there's just, God's always got more. And I'm a believer, and if you are, then you'll get this. There are just some things that I truly believe don't have hard facts to them or behind them in the beginning. Excuse me. My throat is really dry. Thank you so much for your patience. Thank you. Okay, so there's going to be 10 things today that we're going to go over that I got out of this book, Becoming a Person of Influence by John C. Maxwell and Jim Dornan. Revelation is always there. It's the realization that we come to know new things and new opportunities that can improve our life, that can make our best life and give us our best life, empower us truly to the fullest potential we have. That's the goal of this group. That's the goal of this video. That's my goal here. I do work. I'm a mom. I'm a wife. I live right outside of Washington, D.C., and I do spend a lot of time at home with my family. All my time is spent at home with my family, and it's a beautiful blessing. But I am an entrepreneur, and I do have a business launch that I am in the middle of, and I am working every single day during this season. And it's not about the money. And we all know anyway that money is like love. It's energy, and we attract it, we become it, we find it, we receive it. There's so many ways to really see life. But what my purpose and goal here is to not just be a business that I let you know and that I inspire in you in your own business, that it not just be a business, but that it be a calling and a responsibility and a passion in your belly for what you love and desire and dream of, even if it's what you have right now today. Being so grateful for that it continues to overflow. It's fabulous. Okay, so let's get into the things. I believe we all have potential untapped. I believe, and because of my life experiences, maybe I'm 43, I have 3 children, I've been married 3 times, I have a little life experience, I've got a huge health journey I had been on, and now have found so much peace in. And truthfully, though, I'm probably in the most difficult season of my health journey. If you really take a look at everything, I don't know. I don't like to put labels on stuff. So when doctors give me a diagnosis, or when they say this is this, I'm just skeptical, and that's why I can get other skeptics that are skeptical in other situations, because when it comes to my health, guys, I've been through it, and I've overcome it. I'm thriving, and I'm not allowing it to take me down, whatever my perceived limits may be. So let's get into these things, because they're going to change your life, and this is going to take a few minutes of your time. Okay, thank you for joining. Thank you for watching the replay. If you're watching the replay here with me, I appreciate your time. Let's get empowered, and let's empower the world around us and influence others to be actually just more of who they already are, not more of anybody else, or not more of anything, but just to dig deep and to find who we are inside and then inspire that in others to do the same thing. So number one is a person of influence has integrity with people. And this sounds so old-fashioned, integrity. Well, what does the word integrity even mean? And you know, to me, obviously this book is the master here speaking of what integrity is. So I'll give you some exactly what I read in here. And the actual fact is that this is something that nobody can see. So, you know, the very number one thing we're talking about in this book is something you cannot physically put your finger on like this. Integrity. Integrity is not determined by circumstances. Integrity is not based on credentials. Credentials are transient, turns the focus to rights, adds value to only one person, looks to past accomplishments, often evokes jealousy in others, and can only get you in the door, right? It's the like wrapping paper. Character is permanent, keeps the focus on responsibilities, adds value to many people, builds a legacy for the future, generates respect and integrity, and keeps you there. It's the gift, what's on the inside. So number three, integrity is not to be confused with reputation. That's very powerful. There's a whole paragraph in here. Just amazing. You must get this book. I'm sure it's on Amazon. Becoming a Person of Influence. Audio, I have the physical book. Questions, no, we're not going to get into that. The questions you will do on your own. You know, as I go through these 10 things, you'll be inspired to get this book and read it on your own. And I highly encourage you to do it. And as I go through mine, you know, it's something more to me than just reading. When I do my morning routine, I really study and I read and absorb. That's my goal with this content. This is something I read in my morning routine. I just picked it up this morning at 5:30 or it was about a week ago. And then over the last week, I've read each Person of Influence has integrity with people. Okay, so I read that on day one and really dug into that chapter. And highlighted it, took notes, and really took things into heart, basically, is kind of how I sit and feel it. Okay, so a person of influence, number two, nurtures other people. And this is value, again, that sometimes you can't always see. Like, we know that when we go visit someone and we bring them some medicine and some chicken soup, that's a physical nurturing. But there's also a nurturing that we cannot even see, and that's simply seeking to understand people and seeking to just really grow the best in them that they have. Nurture them, nurture who they are, not try to change them, right? Number three is a person of influence has faith in people. So this is something that is a practice, and I have to practice. I do practice every single day. Faith in people, you know, we're all human. We are all human. However, there is you know, when you approach someone or a circumstance, there's usually an assumption already of what's going to go on or how it's going to go if it's someone you already know, right? If it's like your spouse, your child, your best friend, your brothers and sisters, your parents, you can probably predict how situations and things are going to go. And the beautiful thing is when we expect the best of people and when we expect that they're doing their best and when we see them for their best and at their best, or at least let that be our goal. Having faith in people is a high value in becoming a person of influence. So number four is a person of influence listens to people. This is a practice. This is absolutely obvious. People notice if you can listen or not. It's something that is not popular right now. I think that watching is more popular than listening. We watch people, you know, everyone can sit and watch people. But listening to someone is an art, and it takes skill and practice and patience and and evaluating our own self and what we believe in people, and then what we believe in ourselves. It brings you back when you're listening to others and their stories, and you hear about the situations and the tragedies and the challenges and the overcomings and the triumphs and the strengths. You know, it changes you. It changes you. So make it a goal to listen to people over the coming week. So number 5 is a person of influence understands people, understands them. So this is building off of the last one. As you listen, you're gonna need to be understanding. Here's the deal. As a business person, as a mother, as a leader, as an influencer, if you're looking to be an influencer, knowing people is key. We've got to understand where people are coming from, you know, where they've been. Understand that person. The goal is not to understand them to change them, though. Here's the thing is there's no set goal in what I'm going to do as I'm understanding this lady that I might be talking to this day. So number 6 is a person of influence enlarges people. My son is in here playing with me in the room, so excuse his playing in the background. So enlarging people. What does it mean to enlarge someone? It means to make them know and realize their value. Enlarge the good in them. Excuse me. Make them feel special in some way. Listening, you know, going back to listening, seeing and empowering them and their self-worth. Yes, enlarging people. So number 7 is a person of influence navigates for others. Navigates for others. If you've ever been on a ship, if you've been in the Navy, you know what this means immediately. The being willing to navigate someone to something is often built on faith, because we don't always know what the final outcome is going to look like, even for our own self, much less for other people. However, we can know what the outcome has been for others. We can learn from others' experience. You know, I love that question, what's the best way to learn? What's the quickest way to learn something? From someone else, from someone else's mistakes and experiences. Absolutely. Let me talk to a professional. Anyway, okay, be willing to navigate for others, and know where you're navigating them to in general. If it's your opportunity, obviously that's abundance and freedom, you know. If it's mindfulness and peace within, maybe it's a spiritual practice you're starting, or you're helping someone start, you're navigating them to or through, maybe starting a church, going to church, or praying, how to pray. Like, you know, I started going to church when I was 19 years old. I hadn't really ever prayed before. I'd seen my grandmother praying though when I was very little, like my son's age, like 5, and I remember that. It's amazing. So be willing to navigate others, and be willing to navigate them possibly to somewhere where we don't know where we're going, and hey, we might fail along the way, and still be willing to take that lead in navigation. Too. I love horses. Number 8, a person of influence connects with people. They connect with people. Our mentors are the best examples. Jenna Zweigel actually connected with me today, and you know, it's not that you're making this something that you do with everyone. You connect with every single person, or you connect with all people, or all the time even. But one of the goals and one of the activities in daily routine for all successful influencers in not only networking and marketing and business, but in life in general. Look at politicians, look at preachers. They connect with people. They go to hospitals and places and visit people, right? Politicians go to cities and they meet people, and they get into people's business, and they get personal and private, and they get political, and you know, I want to say powerful, right? Connecting with people is powerful, and it brings us you know, to a mission, I believe, in an alignment. a lot of times as well with people, you know, that are like-minded, that are committed to helping each other, committed to, you know, having a we mindset versus a me mindset. Connect with people in the intent to give. You know, that's what our mentors inspire in us, to smile a lot and have charisma and give gifts, actual gifts. You know, when you go visit someone for the first time they buy a house, when we buy our new house, you, or I hope, I will invite you to the housewarming. And what happens, what I do, I know a lot of times, is I'll bring them a little something, like something to, I don't know, put somewhere, like a little decoration or something, right? Like a housewarming gift, right? So when we meet someone on Facebook or YouTube or wherever you might be on social media, LinkedIn, connecting with people is key. And the way you can connect and gift with them is simply send them a book. Like, for instance, this, or if you want a book that I have so many, so much content, because I do personal development every single day. And I've always got a next book. I've always got on my bookshelf my next, what I'm reading next month. And that helps me to be consistent connecting with people. Because in the beginning, I was scared of people. I didn't really want to talk to people because I was afraid of what they might ask me that I didn't know, or maybe they'll ask, maybe we'll get into a weird conversation, or maybe they'll say something I'm uncomfortable with, and what do I do? What do I say? So what I did when I started learning, educating myself.
Mama,
I'm getting
done.
Almost, buddy. We're almost done. We got 2 more to go. Okay.
Okay.
So as you connect with people, give them gifts, start that law of reciprocity. Thank you, buddy. Number 9 is a person of influence empowers people. Empowerment. We know how valuable this can be. If you have, hey buddy, careful with the. Okay, we're gonna have to take those blocks because I need to finish the video. We're recording right now, so take the blocks over there and put it on the other side. Empowering people is also a skill that can be learned. Empowerment can also be seen as mentorship, empowering others to change their life, right? If that's what they want, if they're unsatisfied, if they're dissatisfied, right? Just giving people permission, because a lot of times we've grown up and we've become adults and we've never, okay buddy, thank you, please, it's too loud and I can't think. I can't handle distractions lately, and I'm working on that. I'm working on that. I tell you, it has a lot to do with what we fill ourselves with during the day. When we get to impatience and frustrations, a lot of times it has to do with where we've been before that situation, right? Okay, then go back inside to Daddy and ask Daddy. Thank you. Okay, we have one more. After empowering people, listen, we are going to reproduce other influencers. And that's the simple and easy part. Because of social media, it's given us this platform to not only create directly from the comfort of our home right here, in the middle of whatever we have, we literally have now no excuse. And you know, creating winning situations for ourselves, for our family, and for others is the goal and is the key every single day here. So thank you for joining me, and I'm going to go ahead and scoot for the day. I love you so much. Just a moment, let me close out, and I will be right there. So some of the to-dos I want to share with you briefly here at the end, for people that are interested in growing your opportunity in your business. These are steps that I take each and every day. And I start in the morning, and it is a morning routine. I do include meditation. Don't let that weird you out. If you're watching this video, you've probably meditated before. You've probably heard me talk about this before. It's something that has totally transformed every area of my life. My mentors introduced me to 2 meditations specifically. So if you need something to listen to in the mornings, please reach out and comment below this video or send me a message, and I will send you those links to what I've been using that has transformed every area, and still transforming it, right? Like transformation is never like, I think, a final destination. It's always about the journey, right? The journey to freedom. So what can you do to grow your opportunity? What are some things that you can do? Hard things 1, 2, 3 and done each day, every single day. Well, I just gave you these 10 tips here. Work on those, and that's going to lead you to the rest. It really is going to lead you to the rest. And here's the deal. If you've already been listening to my content, and if you've already gotten this and read this, and you really want some more steps for your opportunity, I'm going to share a few things with you right now. So I, on the last video, shared the business launch planner, and that is what I stick with every single day. I review my business launch planner, step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, step 5, step 6, step 7, and step 8. So 8 steps in the morning, and this is for my morning routine. And then I read a book. This last week was this one. And then I print out my back office. I print out my contacts from my back office. You can click on contacts or contact manager in your back office. And then click export. And they'll print right out for you. And I keep this duplicatable, right? I don't call everyone necessarily. I'll create an email that's all the same that I can copy and paste to reconnect with these friends and these people that apparently had some interest in my business at one time. So I want to know, hey, what's up? What are you feeling? What's up? So I'll send them an email. If they listed their phone number, I will send them a text and say, again, something very duplicatable, just to check in and follow up. And then most of my friends and contacts do come from Facebook. They come from YouTube. I only do my videos on social media. I don't promote I don't have a marketing plan. I don't have a Google SEO. I don't do anything like that. Every single dollar that I have made is because of promoting my mentors and my opportunity. And that is what is duplicatable and simple. So this is going to help you. If you don't already have one of these, or if you want to know how to get this and get this going. Oh, let's see. Is that Mom? Yeah. My son just wrote Mom. Wow. Thanks, buddy. I love you. You're so special. Thank you, buddy. So I look forward to connecting with you. If you're watching this video, you might be on this list. And I don't have just one page. Look, I printed one out actually yesterday, and then this one's from today. So reconnect and follow up with your contacts. Again, connecting with people. This is part of connecting with people. Our culture here online on social media is making it duplicatable though, right? Why would we be doing these videos that someone can watch over and over again? It's such an amazing thing. So what is next for your business? Write your list. You're amazing. Is write down your list. So other than this, like this is just one idea, one option you can have. You might not be an opportunity. You might not even have this list. So then what you want to do is just have a list, and you want to write down your people. This is your tribe. This is who if you could work with anyone in the world, if you could go to an office and be with anyone in the world for work every day, who would that be?
How do you spell love?
Oh my gosh. Okay, just a second. So for me, that's my family. And I know that sounds weird, like especially right now, like it looks like I'm getting interrupted. This is like my dream. I love this. I am so blessed to be able to do this, and I'm just grateful. So love is L-O-V-E.
L?
Uh-huh.
Mama, can you spell it inside?
I sure can. So also my journal, I wanted to show you, I do have a journal, and I journal what my plan of the day is. I do. I journal, and I do this a week in advance, 2 weeks in advance, 3 weeks in advance. Actually, I try to write my whole month out at once. Sometimes that last week gets...
Did you say love that?
Yes, I did. Sometimes that last week gets put on, not on hold, but on like flow motion, because by the end of the month, I'm just so in flow, and especially right now in this business launch, each day I come on social media, there is so much going on that I created yesterday or the day before, not even just me, my team, our whole team here. If you're watching this video, you're helping us create on social media, I bet. And that means sharing videos, sharing others' content. But here's the deal. When you share someone's content on social media, if you share a YouTube video, it's okay, buddy. Look, it's okay. We can fold it like this.
I need to make a new one.
You are? Okay. You know whose content you're sharing, because that's one of your connecting every single day you're going to do is you're going to share a post or a video on YouTube. And, some people do this every day. I'm doing videos once a week right now. I used to do them every single day. And I've been able to not do them every day now and still generate the same and even more business and opportunity for our team than ever before. So it's beautiful. I love social media. I love it, love it, love it. I hope that this can inspire in you to grow, who you are and what your dreams are for tomorrow. Never to let go of that faith for your dreams. Okay? Let me show you his heart.
But you saw it and spell love that. Okay, Mom?
Okay. Love. Oh, my son is so sweet. Look at all the hearts. Oh my gosh. Thank you, buddy. And then I gotta show you this. You want me to show them to Mom? Oh my, look at it. He's my worker buddy. Are you my worker buddy? If you have any questions at all, you can email me at rita@bitsybaby.com, BITSYBABY.com, or you can send me a personal message on Facebook. I would love that. I'm on Facebook almost every morning. Okay, so reach out and chat with me there. I love you so much, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.